What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Sean, aka Puff Comics 83, and we are back. After another extended break, we are back, and we are back on Black Friday. Shopping day, where people lose their mind over deals that's being done at the stores. And today we are talking the movie that VV is holding up, Shopping Mall from 1986. Speaking
Buy
of VV,
or die.
how are you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. I had a fantastic week. This week vacation. You know, the weekend I was in Prague at the bodybuilding show, the Prague Pro. It was amazing. There was like this new bodybuilder coming like into the IFTP. Like he turned pro the last day and then had his first pro show, like Rubiel, Nexilla. What a specimen. I've never seen such a big person in my life, and he immediately got first place. So it was a fantastic lineup. You know, you had Samson Daughter there, Michael Grisho, like literally top 10 Olympia athletes, and seeing them like in person is so much more impressive than, you know, seeing the pictures online or watching it per live stream. So it was a fantastic event, and of course Prague, one of the most beautiful cities on earth. So it's always fantastic, you know, to get a reason to visit Prague.
So while you was at Prague, did you go to a mall?
Actually, I did go to a mall, and actually I was also buying some comics at in the Palladium at Comics Point.
Nice.
So I think I got the only Red Sonja comics in Prague.
I didn't hear good things about the shop.
Yeah. The thing is, like, they had a ton of short boxes. Hey, Robert. None of them ordered.
Oh, man.
And 90% was like 90s image.
But while you was at the mall, did you see any robots at the mall?
I did not see any robots. I mean, maybe some people were robots, but who knows? But I did not see any robots. But also, it's like, you know, it's Czech Republic, it's safe. However, like in this mall, you know what happened a few years in this mall before this movie happened?
We know we talked Dawn of the Dead.
No, not Dawn of the Dead, but like John Matrix was in this mall.
Oh, the same mall.
It's the same mall. And after beating all the mall, the
rental cops,
yeah, all the mall security, of course they had to go with robots. It's like basically this movie is Arnold's fault. It's a sequel to Commando.
so
hey, gave up.
John Matrix went in there and wrecked the whole damn security squad. And they said, we need better security for our mall.
Exactly.
And thus, Shopping Mall is born.
Exactly. And when you can't afford like some ads from Detroit, yeah.
Hey, we're not too far off of what this movie is doing, considering the robots they got going on today.
Yeah. But yeah, like Kirov said, it's a fun horror flick. You know, Jim Wynorski, director. We love him here in this show. Like we love, especially Deathstalker 2, like the Return of Swamp Thing. Mm-hmm. He directed the Vampirella movie, so this guy directed a lot of fun B movies, some trashy movies, but
the 80s were full of trashy movies. Yeah, and we loved them all.
And of course, producer Roger Corman. So,
and the funny thing is, like I mentioned, Dawn of the Dead, the whole mall craze. You know, like that movie had a big focus on the mall, and this movie has a big focus on the mall.
Yeah.
The difference is that one had zombies all in the mall. This one has killer robots. So it's like, choose your poison.
Yeah, pick your poison. Soundtrack, absolutely amazing. Chuck Cirino. So in love with it. I also have the soundtrack here. Of course, it's like, was released as a double feature with Deathstalker, because Chuck Cirino did both soundtracks. And they're amazing. Like the beginning of the movie is actually reused in the beginning of Deathstalker. too.
It's funny now. Like we talked Deathstalker like the first year of this show, this podcast, and I was like, the actor in this movie looked familiar, but I couldn't really place it because it's been a while since I watched Deathstalker 2. So I was like, oh, when you said that, I was like, oh, no wonder I remember this guy.
Yeah, as you know, Deathstalker 2 is one of my favorite movies of all time, and John Terlesky is so awesome in it. Sadly, he's the first that goes from the group, but I always thought that. I mean, he's still like working as a director and stuff, but I still think that he has a certain Bruce Campbell charm.
He definitely do, but he also has a douchebaggery about himself, especially with how they treat the main character. Purdy, played by Tony O'Dell. He's just trying to, find something in there and close up shop, but they coerce him into doing this little after party in a mall of all things. Because you got these beds, you got all these clothes here. Hey, we can live here, just like Dawn of the Dead. So
makes sense, yeah. But it's like, what better than to the mall with killer robots protected?
And they show a little test video at the beginning of the movie about a robot stopping the thief from escaping and neutralizing him, and then they did like all this whole display like, these robots won't kill you, but they will protect the security of the mall. Little did they know a lightning storm would come and just wreck that whole plan.
And this is when there's lightning, you block out everything, because I don't want to get killed by the porn sites on my computer. Like, I don't want to get my dick ripped off, like, by X-Hamster. Like,
it's crazy. So the whole premise is these robots malfunction, and then they start having a mind of their own. One of the main things about the presentation was, how are these robots going to distinguish thieves and bad guys from the normal people? They like, well, you put your badge at the robot's eye, it'll scan it and say, hey, you're part of the staff. Little do they know, the lightning bolt just messed that all up, and that whole badge thing became irrelevant.
And even if it functions correctly, like people forget shit.
Dick Miller's got it the worst though, because that robot rolled up on him, spilled his bucket that he was already cleaning up on stuff, and then he just fucking started yelling at the robot, talking shit about it, and then the robot's like, fuck
hey, Leroy.
What up, Leroy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got a lot of undies in this movie, and also in the beginning of the movie, when you have like this Miss Malls that go down like the escalator.
Yeah.
The first one is actually Tony Naples, and she plays like the female villain in Deathstalker 2. So you have a lot of crossover with Deathstalker 2 there. She's the one that says at the beginning, like, I'll have my revenge, and Deathstalker 2.
It's not surprising, when the director's directing movies, he's gonna recast some of the people that's his favorites. But the mattress store is where they do their party at.
Yeah, and he also
what better way?
Yeah, he also has some like marketing employees in there, like in the pizzeria, like his movie posters of his own movies in the background.
I noticed that, all the movie posters, and then when I looked it up, like, these are his movies.
Yes, and I recommend watching them, and we should also talk some of them, and then we have to make like more Winovsky movie in the future.
Yeah.
We still have to do the Vampire movie, actually.
If we do that movie, we gotta make sure Jeff is off.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the thing I love about the film is it highlights, number one, the typical 80s trope of either teens or adults doing stupid shit to say, hey, let's stay at the mall so we can get the girls and have fun there. I'm like, whatever. That's the trope that the 80s was living off of.
I love these.
But then you got these killer robots that just go around and randomly killing people. And it's like, it's new at the time. Like, you had the Terminator and you had other movies that played off of robots, but this one where they're actually protecting the mall is like, this is where civilians go and do their shopping. So that's why that poster where you got the robot holding the hand and the girl down there is like, oh damn, man. So I could just walk in the mall and say I need to buy something, and then next you know these robots come and just take me out.
And as you said, like, poor Dick Miller, you know, he had a weapon shop, got killed by Terminator, then he goes for like a secure cleaning shop in a mall, gets killed by another robot. Like it's like,
hey, Johnny Five from Short Circuit. Man,
actually, Chopping Mall is less.
Yes, that's true.
Chopping Mall is less. What do I say? Cheesy than Johnny Five. But the fun fact is actually that that the lightning turned Johnny Five nice, but the lightning turns them to killer robots.
But then again, there was an evil Johnny Five in Short Circuit that was vicious. Like damn.
Yeah. I loved that movie as a kid.
Yeah, I have not watched Short Circuit in a long time, but I remember the first movie specifically. So that's another movie probably we touch on in the future.
Oh yeah, I would love that because I think as a kid, like I watched the VHS until like it was gone.
So like the whole premise is to get together at the mattress store and have a little night of fun and stuff before the place locks down. And what fucking mall has a lockdown system where the doors just completely barricades everything? I'm talking steel doors.
And something else. What mall has or has no fire alarm when fire is in there? Because if I would be caught in a mall with killer robots, so let's set a fire and people will come to rescue us. And last later, when they burned one of these freaking robots, there was no fucking fire alarm.
No fire alarm.
There was no watering down. It's like
that whole store at the end just burned. I can imagine whoever runs that store is gonna be like, "What the fuck is this? My whole shop is burnt." But yeah, they lacked that whole fire detail, and nobody came today because they were locked in there once. And once the robots went on the loose, it was basically cat and mouse of them trying to avoid them and also take them out.
But at the end of the day, it's a big fun. Like fuck logic in this sort of music, in this sort of movies. It's just hilarious. Like my only criticism with it is I don't think that every kill was very creative.
The best kill was the head exploding scene.
Exactly, that was the best one. But otherwise, they went a little, I would say, too just to profane. Like it was like it's especially with Telesky, where he just basically got slit his throat while he was uncautious.
Those were tame kills. Like like you have the one great kill, and then everything else is like either tame or just laughable. The one that was funny to me is the robot waiting at the top of the staircase when what's his name got up there. He just pushed them off like it was nothing. I was like, I laughed at that.
Yeah, but yes, Leroy. Like also like here, I remember malls to be just this magical place where you go. But
it was exciting times whenever my mom would say we going to the mall tomorrow. I was like, yes, because you already know the stores that you want to go into. There's an arcade there on the bottom floor. There's a pizzeria. The movie theaters. The store with all the movies and a Blockbuster there. Like, bro, we loved the mall back in the day. Now, not so much.
I also think it's also like because of the internet. Because like before I go to the mall, I do my research and I go exactly with an idea what I want to the mall. Unlike back in the day when you just went to the mall and you're like, hey, that's surprising, what is out? Also back in the day, you didn't know when like a CD was coming out or when the shop will get the CD.
Yep. All the internet retail stores really hurt the malls. And
but I ain't complaining because getting a lot of things cheaper.
But there's really like no need to go to the mall where you can do everything online.
Yeah.
So the mall ain't what it was back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yeah.
And that's what like this movie and even Dawn of the Dead really highlighted, like the importance of malls during that time period. You know, whether it was, you know, thieves coming in there and breaking in, or just, you know, you got people that just want to go there and shop. You know, that was the importance of the malls. And you had to have security there, and you know, Don Matrix destroyed the whole crew, so they had to get some robots.
Exactly. So yeah. And I think the cast was very nicely put together. You know, you know, like basically, despite like a lot of them not having any unique like features, they're not too fleshed out, but they still had like their own characters.
I thought Kelly Maroney, who played Allison Parks, like surprised me towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
Like watching the movie the first time, you wouldn't think that she'd be the one
she
be
the final
not
girl.
only
Yeah.
have the last battle against the robot, but be smart about it. And
Yeah.
I like that you get little subtle references to her past, like her dad was a Marine, so she had the best shot when taking out the tanks to blow up the elevator.
Yeah.
So you get a little that.
Yeah, she was really the best character. The other girl that plays Linda, that's she's the most stupid, and she was just standing there with the lasers in her.
Now, see, they messed up. That should have been a glorious kill. Blew a hole right through her. But they kind of like whiffed on it and just said, oh, the laser went through her and that was it. They could have made that a gory scene.
Yeah, of course, like the budget was very low in the movie, but I still think that a lot of... Also, Winorowski proved it on other movies that he can do more with this budget.
Yeah, even if the budget is low, like...
Yeah.
I felt like a good portion of it went towards the head exploding scene.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the movie just went along with it. Another death that was kind of like funny and stupid was when old girl got killed and homeboy went in a rage and he drove the golf cart into the thing and electrocuted himself with it. I was like,
it's like I don't think you really blend this. Man, I get the like emotional aspect, you're doing dumb shit, but it's like it's I don't see like getting enough speed and heaviness with this thing to make like a difference.
He just jumped on it, moved slow, and then as soon as it touched the robot, which was electrocuted, he gets electrocuted. I was like, man, what a lame way to go.
Maybe it's like in a video game, you know, when you press the wrong button and you can't you can't go back and then just make the stupid move and die.
But another death that was funny and stupid at the same time was, and sadly it had to happen to Barbara Crampton. That's like the one known actress in the movie that she played in Reanimator and From Beyond. She gets a death that I was like, and she stays screaming while she's dying. She was the one that escaped through the shaft because she wanted to go and make sure the guys were safe when they told them, yo, escape through the shaft, get to the parking lot. But then she wants to get out and make sure everything's safe. And the one thing I did like when they were out was that they tooled up. They got some liquid fuel, lighter fuel, and some rags so they could throw at the robot. But then she gets shot and she's just screaming and yelling and saying, help me. But then when she get burnt by the gas tank exploding, then she wants to get up while she's on fire. I'm like, bitch, why you ain't get up earlier?
But yeah, it's always nice to see Barbara Crampton in a movie.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of her boobs.
Yeah, like I said, she went out in a lame way, but it is what it is. The movie wasn't really about them; it was about what these robots was doing.
Yeah,
and these robots were on point. They were like relentless when it comes to like what they want to do.
Werewolf.
What up, werewolf?
Yeah, and
like when they killed the girl, blew her head off, and then they start run through the door to take out the others. It was like a non-stop shootout, and they were just litting up the whole mattress store. And I was like, yo, these robots are relentless. They gonna get you.
Absolutely, and yeah, like it's. I think it's also very interesting that the robots they really looked legit. Like they were, you can truly see. Okay, they wanted to make it sense that they move correctly and everything. I think they built them with wheelchairs or something. So should have watched the extras where they explain how they built them,
but yet they move so stealthily. Like they be sneaking up on them.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, they must got a quiet mode in their system where they can just move at a slow pace and just sneak up on you.
Silent but deadly.
Silent but deadly. But yeah, I just love the pacing of the movie. Like I said,
73 minutes.
73 minutes. It's not that long, and the movie moves at a brisk pace. Yeah, I love the design of the body.
In general, like also the movie poster, like is one of these movie posters you see it and you want to watch it.
Yeah. I mean, the one I use is just the arm holding the bag. I wanted to use the one that Brian posted a couple weeks ago because I loved that one, but it didn't fit with the size of the thumbnail. Yep. I love one thing I love about the 80s old school movie posters, like those that, like I said, you see them in the train station, when they got the movie posters up, and you're immediately intrigued and want to see this film because of how the posters designed. And the posters did not let you down because the one that Brian posted, it actually showed the girl on the floor without her head. And you're like, oh shit.
The magic of movie posters. I think you all have some memories when you went like to the videotheque and just stand in front of the wall on all of this glorious movie. Like the best thing in Austria is we don't really have movie laws. So they had like as when I was like, I remember I was like 10 or something, and saw all these exploitation posters, and I was like, what's that? Like there was a whole wall of women in prison movies. Like
whole wall.
Yeah.
Y'all lived off that.
I was thinking how all these women go to prison and why they're enjoying it. Like,
but yeah, this is like Chopper Mall's like, it's a great film. The acting is not the best, but they did the best for what they got. And again, the robots is like the main focus of the film. You want to see how they do their damage and how the people survive.
Yeah, I still think the movie would have been better if John Teleski would have been the main protagonist. Because he's the best one-liner.
He's the most charismatic of them.
As you see in Deathstalker 2, like he makes the whole movie, and he's so fantastic.
Yeah, I would say Deathstalker 2, he's a bit more likable, whereas here he just comes across as douchebag. And he don't last long for you to say, damn, I can't enjoy his douchebaggeriness.
Yeah. But he's like one of these douchebags that you like. It's
that's why I was like, I can't enjoy his douchebaggeriness because I know he's gonna be funny with it. He's gonna throw those quick.
Exactly. Because there's like two sort of douchebags. There's the funny ones, but then there's the ones with the creep factor. But he doesn't have the creep factor.
Yeah, he's gonna be the funny one.
Yeah.
But it took, like I said, they took him out, and then, like I said, the other cast was good, but you lost that funny factor with him.
Yeah.
And I thought having Tony O'Dell play Ferdy, he was a nice change of pace. The nerdy type character. Not the most boisterous. And I liked it when they all tooled up with some guns, and he said, you know how to shoot that gun? Like, yeah, I saw Dirty Harry like 37 times. So he said, yeah, I saw Dirty Harry enough times that I know how to shoot a gun. I'm like, just because you watch the movie does not mean that you can shoot the gun accurately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the Dirty Harry reference.
Even though I have to say it helps. Like, when I was at the military and we had the shooting, somehow, like, through all the movies, I exactly knew already how to handle, like, a Glock.
You watched enough of those movies, like, yeah, they handled it right there, man. That's how you hold it, that's how you shoot it.
Exactly.
But yet when they were all shooting the gas tanks, they couldn't hit nothing, and it was Allison that could shoot it.
Yeah.
So like, they're all the shooting in this film were lame as fuck. They were lame. They shooting these guns, and not only the bullets ain't affecting the robot, they just shooting all around the robot.
Yeah. But yeah, Allison.
Maybe they should have grabbed a missile launcher out that room or something.
Yeah, but Allison really rocked.
Yes.
Yeah.
The old vending machine, like when he went to get the cigarettes out the vending machine, I was like,
yeah,
man, I remember those. They don't even have cigarette vending machines no more. That's how our aunts and uncles used to tell us, hey, go to the vending machine to get us a pack of cigarettes. So they give us the money. We ain't have to show ID just to buy cigarettes.
I think they're still here. Since I'm not smoking, I don't not really notice them, but I remember when I was young, they were more around.
Yeah, they were around a lot.
We still have all these vending machines with bubble gums inside, like at bus stops.
Yeah, but no,
I wouldn't trust the vending machine with a bubble gum though.
Yep, they had them in restaurants, malls, everything. Didn't even need to get show ID. You just put some money in it, get a cigarette.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were the days, man. Just seeing, and we said this when we talked Dawn of the Dead about just the retroness of those malls. You know, the stores that we saw in them, and it's like you instantly feel nostalgic about it. You know, and I remember like going to King's Plaza in Brooklyn, and that's where we would go see our movies because they had the big movie theater. But then you go to Alexander's, you go all these shopping stores, the big Christmas, when Christmas was around, and they have all the decorations and stuff, the little Santa house for all the Santa kids to go see Santa Claus. And it's like, man, it made me think of Invasion USA when we talked that and Chuck Norris done bust through the store. I was like, yo, those are good times right there.
Classic. Yeah. I mean, like in Europe, we don't have weapon stores like in malls.
But back in the day, they had them weapon stores. They ain't there no more.
Like the only thing, like we here from the US, you buy a car and you get a gun for free or something.
But yeah, like just the throwback feel of it, and then like what we're in today. And I don't know if you saw Bronze Age Brian post where he posted that video of the robot serving like food and shit.
Oh yeah,
it's like these people predicted all this stuff way back then.
Yeah, and I think it's so, like I'm all for digitalizing things. However, it's like when you digitalize things, it should not be redundant. Like it should, like a robot. This is like serving something. It's like this is something a human couldn't do exactly the same. You want to get a robot where what humans can't do. So this is actually like this sort of is like totally stupid. The same. I was in a restaurant like this week with my parents when I came home from Prague, and I visited them on the way. And this was like a Chinese restaurant where you only could order via app.
Yeah, they have those now.
And like the waitress came here and described the fucking rules, and I just want to order food. I don't want I don't need a rule set. Like, oh, you can order, then you have to wait 10 minutes until you can order the next thing. There's too many rules. I just want food.
You just want food, man. Yeah, you gotta go through all these steps.
Exactly. Like these things should make things easier. Like, and not like add like additional stipulations to it.
Well, think about it. Imagine if you got a robot and you gotta approach the robot to tell them what you need.
Yeah. What is this? Like, it's like you have to order food and you have to wait a certain amount of minutes until you do it. It's like, is this War Games?
War Games has begun.
Yeah.
Just press the button, and next you know World War III is starting. And all you wanted was some Chinese food.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, like these movies like highlighted what was to come in the future. You know, and just think about security. What up, Jeff?
Yeah.
You think about it, like thieves and robbers come in there and they rob your store. If they see a robot and they can't do nothing against it, like that's like having a T-1000 as your security.
Yeah, you know what? Like
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you know, an AI summarizing a text to save me time. Awesome. Every day, I subscribe to it. An AI that heavy weaponry guarding like anything. No, thank you.
No.
Like I don't even trust people enough, but at least people usually don't have like an internal error. So,
Yeah, that's a malfunction.
yeah, no,
So
thanks.
You ain't got to worry about a lightning, striking a human and it just go crazy.
Exactly.
Like
when a person is a malfunction, maybe falls asleep or something, but not shooting like this stuff.
yeah. But Top 'Em All is just a 80s classic.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies that, and I'm glad you brought it up a couple weeks ago when you like,
Yeah.
what we talked Black Friday, like a fucking Top 'Em All.
Come on, yeah.
It's right there,
The shopping costs you an arm and a leg.
arm and a leg, and it is not money you're gonna pay. It's literally your arm and a leg, or a head,
Or flaming hot body.
that too, on the mattress. And that scene, that was another funny scene. Like the other 2-3 couples are having sex, but yet Allison and Further is just sitting there watching old movies. And
Yeah.
and I like, he like, do you want another drink of wine? He's like, are you trying to get me drunk so you can have sex? I'm like, no. It's that awkwardness.
But yeah, also a big thing, of course, like we said, the soundtrack makes this movie even more rewatchable. Like, as you can hear here in the background, it's just one of these synth soundtracks that just immediately get you in the groove, and that makes like every scene even more cooler.
Yeah, it's like a sinister synth bop.
Mm.
It's cool to listen to, but it also has a sinister tone when the robots are on the attack.
Yeah. And they also have wonderful titles in the soundtrack like Do They Kill Cockroaches, Shopping Death, Burning Terror, Running Rapant, Zombie Bot, and the laugh theme, and of course, Have a Nice Day, like the quote that we both chose, because it's always funny as hell when the robots use it.
I might come. I said I was gonna go, but I'll probably be there. But make sure, Jeff, make sure if I do come, you bring the books for VV,
Exactly.
the calendar and stuff. So, because I know I gotta ship that out to him, because we plan on taking next month off, but we're gonna play some retro videos, Christmas videos, that we've done in the past on VV's channel. So VV's gonna send me the videos.
I'm gonna rip them from an old channel and then we upload them again.
Yes. So we're gonna choose the best Christmas movies. We might repost the Christmas Vacation. I love that movie. I'm gonna watch that too.
As well, I'm gonna start like this week with watching Christmas Vacation.
Oh yeah. Now that Thanksgiving is over with, Christmas movies are coming to a theater near you.
Of course, Invasion USA.
And Cobra.
Honestly, like, killer robots, scary. Sylvester Stallone with a knife, awesome.
Sylvester Stallone with a scissors and a pizza is godsend.
Oh yeah, remember the pizza with the scissors.
Yeah, that's right. We did talk Gremlins a few years back. I love
we?
the first. I think we did.
I think we made like a stream about our favorite Christmas movie, but I think if we didn't talk, or did we talk Gremlins in Just like
I think it was
a mix up.
We talked a couple of movies, but you got all the videos, man. I can't see them; they're blocked from me. So you have to go through it.
Yeah.
And we did talk Die Hard. We can re-upload that as well.
Yeah. Next year we also have to. Like, I really hope that we can also in January that already the Iron Claw is available, like also here.
Yeah.
The Von Erich's movie.
Even though that's gonna be depressing as hell. That's gonna be depressing. I had a hard time watching the other documentary. What's this?
The interview with Sarah. Yes. And also we have to like re-upload, of course, the Fire and Ice that we did with her.
Oh yeah. But yeah, once we get that established and we do the Christmas movies, you could just send me a video and I'll upload it like anytime during the week. We'll still have our normal Friday shows, but maybe on the Tuesday I'll upload a retro talking movies with the movies in hand.
Perfect.
That way we just every week we'll have 2 videos a week. The live one and the retro one. That's what we're planning for next year. So anything else you want to say about Top and More?
73 minutes long, awesome soundtrack, like really well selected cast, Dick Miller, Barbara Crampton, John Delaski, and fucking fun killer robots. It's this is a movie, it's simple, it's not winning any prizes, however it wins our hearts.
And I like how smart the robots are because of the main computer system, which was kind of a plot hole that they just kind of threw away at the end. To get to the whole computer system.
And there's one side at the beginning, I think the robot in the middle looks a little bit ethnic.
The 2 couples, they were crazy. Looks a little. Oh, and then like he said, maybe we should get one of them robots so we can get rid of people we don't like. I was like, yep. Those of them all have a killer time. And trust me, we used to do that a lot back in the day. We all without robots. But yeah, this highly entertaining, highly fun, and I can't recommend it enough, man. Top of them all is a classic.
Yeah, I did test the sex robot when I played Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout, man, I love the Fallout games.
Yeah, Fallout New Vegas is absolutely my life. And one of my favorite. I have to replay it, but every time I replay it, I'm ending up in the Legion again anyway. Ave Kaiser.
But yeah. So with that in mind, like I said, we do plan on taking all of next month off, but we're gonna re-upload videos in this place. So you'll see the old videos that we did in the past for the holiday. And then the start of 2023, 2024. 2024.
Oh no, it's
this year's almost over. 2024. Hey, we gotta look up movies that actually took place in 2024 so we can.
I will research, and I hope they're gonna be better than Alien Intruder.
Yeah, but we're gonna kick off the year. Gary B is coming back, and we're gonna start off with Jason and the Argonauts and Clash of the Titans, 1982. Harry Harryhausen films.
Exactly.
And
no Liam Neeson in those.
And that's another thing. Send me the Sinbad ones that same week, and I can upload that Thursday, and then we do that Friday live stream.
Was the Sinbad still on my channel?
Yeah, it was still on your channel. It's still on your channel.
Time flies.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I know all the movies we done covered on my channel. The Sinbad one was yours.
Yeah. You know what's cool? There's a tool that I had to test for my work. And it's basically it's an AI tool where you upload a video like our streams. And it will cut it like for YouTube shorts automatically topical. And I tested it. It's like fucking amazing. It's as a robot, chopping videos, awesome. Chopping people, not so much.
Man, Ferrigno took this Sinbad, right?
We also took that one, I think. Yeah.
No, we only talked the Harryhausen one. We talked Ferrigno and Hercules.
And the Hercules, but we talked I have the Sinbad, the Ferrigno Sinbad also here. So we can. I'm always up talking a Ferrigno movie, of course.
Yeah. We still got to talk the Ferrigno movie with the Warrior in it.
Yeah. And there's also one. There's a lot of. But yeah, we were like at this point where we did so many. We were like, have we talked this movie already?
Yeah, I know. But yeah, that we'll definitely do the Ferrigno Sinbad. But yeah, we're definitely gonna kick off next year with Jason the Argonauts and Clash of the Titans, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, that's why we want to talk it, because we love the Harryhausen Sinbad films.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I still think that the second Sinbad movie is a perfect sword and sorcery movie.
Yeah, I love those Sinbad, and you know what? I'm gonna rewatch those videos when I upload them. I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
But hey, you got anything else to share?
Anything else to share? I mean, I have disorderly comics here. So what do I have actually?
You know, this is your platform as well.
Yeah. Okay, let me check. Because I think before I went to Prague, I received my comic book delivered, my monthly one. But it's pure chaos here, as you can tell. So let's move this a little bit here, and yeah, that's that. I just shared this one, of course. The Tarot, really beautiful cover. It's I think that was still the Halloween edition.
Balin. I know people like that.
Oh yeah, Jim Balin magic. Love it. Then issue number 3 of a comic that I actually really like, Count Dante. Which of course is like the unofficial story of the most dangerous man alive. People, you know, still when you read Bronze Age comics, you remember like the Black Dragon Society, Count Dante, like the Dimmark, the Death Touch, and that guy's life fucking crazy, even to his death. And like I really like that this comic like makes like a fantastic like biography type from also the dojo wars and everything. And they have also some fake ads in there from the Bronze Age, you know, like except like, you know, when somebody's like trading so he doesn't get put it to the beach, he is like, hey, you have to just to buy like this iron rod is an equalizer stuff. Then this is a book also we like, Godzilla, Here Be Dragons.
Godzilla, man, you know, I'm looking forward to this Godzilla -1. I want to check that out.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I want to watch that.
Also next year we have to talk some Godzilla movies with Al. And this is also like an indie title, like a lot of indie titles actually. This is also one that really surprised me, like 7 Years in Darkness. This is the final issue. Like this is like a really cool story, like of a school of black magic, where only a handful of students are surviving, and everybody else gets killed in the process. Then, of course, cover A of Conan the Barbarian, issue number 4.
Yeah. The
beautiful cover. Then I also had to get, like, you know, I am dialing down on variants. However, when there's a Nord variant with the Frost Giants, like, which is the Barry Winston Smith homage, like, okay, then I have to get it. Then issue number 4 of Red Sonja, the Barillo cover.
Nice cover.
And then I pre-ordered also like the old the Legacy cover. Yeah, the fall cover with Jenny Frison. which is one of my favorite Red Sonja covers. Like Jenny Frison really did amazing Red Sonja covers. And the fun thing is, like, I pre-ordered the foil cover for cover price. Only buy the shit for cover price.
Yes.
So it was actually cheaper than the 1 in 10 like regular cover with this. Then this is what I'm looking forward to: the Panosian written and drawn Savage Red Sonja. This one I'm probably gonna review tomorrow on my Instagram channel. So this one I'm looking forward to, and I have some hopes in it. Then here's
the art is inconsistent though.
I mean, it's Panosian, like he draws, I trust him. Then here is issue number 10 of 12 from Dune, House Harkonnen, which of course is the comic book adaptation from Brian Herbert's like the Dune books he wrote, I think after his father passed. Thanks. Then I also got 2 variant covers from last month, which is the 1 in 10, like of course the Frazetta, which is interesting because he already did I think 1 in 30 with the Vampire Edition number 1 when the Priest one came out with the exact same. So I have to check even if the border is the same.
I kind of avoid buying those because it's like. Yeah. I got the original, I got the facsimile, and I got one of the other books that had the same almost identical cover. So I was like,
I bought it because I got it for cover price, and I actually want to check the frames with the other ones, and also because it's Sarah's book. So therefore, I also got the Virgin variant of her cover. Yeah, I also bought that one to support Sarah. Otherwise, I'm not a Virgin fan. Then the last issue of Draculina, which was a really good read so far, so I'm looking forward to if this is the finale or if Priest is going to do another mini-series, but we're going to see. Then, of course, issue number 2 of Dead Flowers, the Perillo cover.
Perillo, yep.
And then, of course, because it's from Sarah, also the Sarah cover.
I pick up 2 copies because I'm getting one signed by her when I see it.
Nice. Then, phenomenal book. It's so much better than expected. Fantasy 3000. This is a new German science fiction and sword and sorcery magazine. And this is amazing. Yeah. There's like a story that it looks so Bronze Age. I think I also posted and also it's really nice because it's of course German. You see like a lot of boobs and stuff in there. Like
nice.
I mean, Splash looks amazing. Looks absolutely amazing. So I'm looking forward to I immediately subscribed to the magazine.
Nice.
And then, last but not least, Pyrrhus Camilla, issue number 18.
Look at that beautiful cover right there.
Yeah. And the funny thing, you've seen that actually my pull list is very low compared to what I had in the past. However, somehow I paid the exact same amount that I did in the past with more comics. Because every comic is fucking expensive.
Getting more and more expensive, man.
Yeah.
But man. Oh, you got one more?
No, actually, I mean, I have still like the stuff I picked up in Prague, which is actually like nothing impressive, but like for Instagram, of course, I can't.
I agree.
I can't ignore Cimmerian Sunday, even when I'm vacation in Prague, so I have to post something Conan. I think this is the only Conan book that I found, the English one, which is the Mary. I already have that one, but this is actually a nice upgrade to the one that I have. Then found the Bronze Age Red Sonja, the Pence variant of issue number 3.
All color comics.
Yeah, so this is also like in a nice condition. So I already have one, but hey, it's like. And then I found this Elric issue number 2. from the Top Cow run, which is also, I think they still have few issues to complete. But yeah, it was like it was not as a big hunting as I hoped for. 40 minutes going through image track. Like there were
we're talking 90s image there. You know.
There were like a few Savage Dragons in there, but I can't pull out the old list now and see what you're missing. Like I can't do this right now.
Oh yeah, and I definitely want to give a shout out to K-pop. We say image Drake, but K-pop has some good books that she showed on the 1011 with Gary B. That was a great episode.
I still have to watch that one. Yeah, wunderbar indeed.
I had to catch the replay at the job because I was working. So when I went to lunch, I decided to watch it, and I was like, yeah, she was awesome. And I like how she just pulled out random books because her books were so stuffed in the closet. Like, yeah, I'm just going to pull out random books, man, and that's it. And she pulled out some good books.
And in the end of the day, it's like every comic book that is in our collection is there for a certain reason.
Yeah.
So technically, every book in the collection is worth of showing and telling, like, hey, this is why it is in my collection.
Yeah, it was a great show, man.
Yeah, and I really prefer this instead of seeing the 100 video of giant-sized X-Men, or like.
That when people go on there and show something completely different, man, it's fun because it breaks up the monotony of showing the same book.
Exactly.
Like the same big keys that you've seen other people share, and like, I remember when I showed Dreadstar on there, like, yo, this is the first time somebody sold Dreadstar. That somebody said in the comments. So I was like, yeah, it's always cool to show something different and unique.
Exactly. So. And Gary B does really like a fantastic job with this.
Yeah, awesome time. If I get on there again, I'll definitely have another set of books to share. Because one thing I love is just telling the stories about why this book is important.
Yeah, exactly. And there are like, especially some Red Sonja, like I have like 5 to 10 like copies of one issue just because I love the issue so much that I buy it every time.
Bro, I just brought my 5th copy of the Savage Dragon Ninja Turtles crossover. Yeah. I love that book. I see it for $1, I'm buying it.
Yeah. And I'm looking so forward to the Savage Dragon magazine, not because I'm reading, because I have to send it to you and it's gonna be like a size of the magazine like I showed you before, like European size. So actually, I have to see if I have a picture of it.
Katie, I remember when I joined Instagram, and there was this girl on there that sold like books that I've never seen, like horror books and stuff like that. So I was like, man, I've never seen these comics ever. Like most of the time, I'm gonna go through boxes, Marvel, DC, or Image and stuff. But then when you see some obscure stuff, it's like it catches your attention. So it's always cool to see books that are weird and over the top and unusual for comic book collectors.
So basically, this.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And it's like bi-monthly, so yeah. And I think it's 132 pages. So I'm gonna get to that one, of course. Already pre-ordered it.
Well, that is it for this episode, man. Great stuff, Vivi.
Fantastic, yeah. And next week you're gonna see us from the past.
Yep.
And then next year we're coming back with new material.
New material and old, because now we can go back and forth on it. Do the live and then have an old premiere. So that'd be awesome.
And of course, holla if you hear me.
Yes! Big Papa Pump.
Big Papa Pump, yeah.
I swear, he was the only good thing of the dying days of WCW. The only good thing.
He and Booker. T, yeah. Yeah, I'm a huge Steiner mark.
Yes.
That's also why I like.
But yeah, man, Steiner was the man there.
Also, are you going to watch Survivor Series tomorrow?
Man, I usually don't sub to the network until Royal Rumble time, but it's the War Games. I might just pay for it, watch it, and then be done with it.
Yeah.
But I'm still more of an old school War Games fan, so I'm not really like down with the whole high spots off the top of the cage and all that stuff. You know what somebody shared on Instagram? They shared Magnum TA versus Tully Blanchard in the cage.
Ooh, nice. I mean, of course, the old school War Games are fantastic. But I really think, because I rewatched some stuff that they did on NXT with War Games, and especially, with Io Shirai, the stuff she did from the cage was amazing.
Wow. Boy.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. But hey, you're getting also your WWE live event in Perth next year.
Yep. But then, that's all for today. We had a great time talking Chopping Mall. Even if it was a bit short, but the movie was short. And we still was able to hit all the points.
It's not the sort of movie you can really dissect and go into the depths. There's like a deeper meaning of killer robots like slicing up people.
And we had a great discussion. Thanks everybody who joined us.
Exactly.
It was great coming back after a week off. Now we're going to take a whole month off. But like I said, we will post videos in the place of us taking a month off. And they will be Christmas-related videos too. So make sure you tune in to see us in the past.
Exactly. And bottom line, fun movie, watch it.
Yes. So this is your boy Sean, BV. We are signing off. Have a great weekend, y'all.